everybody, I am Niharika and I hope you're doing well this quarantine. So, today's video is something that a friend had suggested about giving some tips for people working from home. Then I realized that there are a lot of people who are looking for jobs, who are studying from home, who are interning, who are upskilling themselves, and some are just plain chilling. And I have gone through all these phases and I felt all of us must be included in this. So, these are some general tips that I have felt to make my life more easy during this lockdown period. And if you have any tips that can help others around, please do not hesitate to comment on it. So, let's get started. So let's begin from the beginning. The first tip that I have for all of us, regardless of our position, is having a morning routine. I remember when I had just started freelancing, it was so difficult for me initially. I was so used to going to office, getting ready, that when I no more had to do that, I was just lost. It felt like every day was a Sunday for me. And the more I started replicating whatever I did when I used to go to office, that could be changing in work clothes, putting on that perfume, having that breakfast on that time, it made my life more easy and also set the tone for the day, where I was able to work more efficiently and I was also able to plan ahead accordingly, just like I would if I was going to office. Now, the second tip is something that I really swear by. I had also mentioned about this in my previous Insta post, and that is creating to-do lists. Now, it does not have to be elaborate. It does not have to be always about work. It can include something as simple as watching that movie that you have waited for forever, or it could also be listening to that song. It could be attending those meetings. It could be drinking some water. Just anything really help you plan yourself accordingly, and this gives you a sense of direction. Third tip is creating a self-soothing ritual. A lot of times when throughout the day we are attending those stressful meetings, watching that news, attending that class that has the toughest subject that you hate, even that frustrating job search can take a toll on our health. Sometimes we don't realize it. So it's so important to take that 10 minutes break. It could be just, taking a walk on the terrace, catching that sunset, or listening to that song you love, maybe even grooving to it can really help you rewind a bit. I personally love to meditate because just 20 minutes of meditation helps me rewind and de-stress and be chill for the whole evening. Then I can take through whatever work is left in a much more peaceful state of mind. So whatever works for you, do try and just make yourself more at home because you are literally at home. Okay, bad joke. Fourth tip is taking care of your sitting position or your sitting posture. A lot of work from home or studying from home or anything from home for that fact will involve us sitting. And if we do not sit correctly in the long run can really affect our body and our backbone. So there are certain ways that we can correct it, that is seeing that our back is always supported and we are not slouching too much constantly. And the second is having our feet firmly on the ground. This will really help to create a better posture for us, which can help us in the long run to keep our body much more healthy. One more tip that I have seen very effective is taking a break and just stretching for a minute or two. When you're in office, usually sometimes it's not possible to really stretch, but now that we're at home, I think we can definitely utilize this opportunity and stretch as much as possible. My fifth tip is to drink water. Yeah, stay hydrated. I do not even have to go into the research as to why it is so important, but yeah, 70% of our body is water, right? And I am sure we all make much better decisions. We are in much better mood when our body is running healthy and happy, and our mind is also much more calmer and peaceful, right? So, fifth one, drink water, do not miss it. The last tip that I have is something that has created a major mindset shift for me, and that is not comparing my journey to the others around. There are people right now who are employed and are very stressed out because they're overworked. And then there are people right now who are unemployed and super unhappy. We always feel the grass is greener on the other side. But I think if we remember that we are all in this together, and we are all going through our journeys, it can create a major shift from where we can go from grumbling to maybe gratitude. And it can really open up newer opportunities that we might not have seen previously. So hold on, and I am sure that things will get better. And see you next time.